background of CorpsAfrica is to develop young leaders, Malawian citizens that are coming out of college, allowing them to have an opportunity to go into the rural communities and work with rural communities on development. Our initiative is to support the MGDS3 strategies for Malawi and look at how we can play a part in developing all sectors that are in the Malawi Development Goal Strategy.
My decision to be part of CorpsAfrica was mostly a personal decision because I really wanted to grow as a person and I wanted to widen my professional skills. So applying for CorpsAfrica gave me a platform to grow.
Well, after graduating, I briefly worked for a certain NGO for about a year, and then I wanted to take on something more challenging so that I could expand my horizons, at least meet new people and work on something that can leave a landmark in my name.
I chose to be part of CorpsAfrica because of the project management experience I saw that I could gain from it. And also I wanted to do something for my community, like make a difference in Malawi.
Before coming here, I was volunteering in my country, still with CorpsAfrica. So after my service, I met some volunteers in Morocco during a conference, and I talked with them a lot, and they told me about Malawi, everything. And I said, why not to go there to do exchange? Because I realized what I did in my country is not sufficient, so I need to go another country to discover myself, to discover new cultures, at the same time to do my best to improve the life of some peoples mostly in camp.
The impact that volunteers working in Malawi has had is that they have been part and parcel of what communities are looking for.
My interaction with the ROC was mostly focused on interacting with the youth using the community youth group, and I worked with the young adolescent girls and teenage boys. So right now the project we're working on is on menstrual health and hygiene. So this project was particularly chosen because it would help young girls, both in primary school and in secondary school, to learn how to manage their menstruation and to learn more about their bodies. So the project was designed to not only help them in pad sewing, but also to give them the capabilities and the necessities that they need to continue and to sustain the project. Like, for example, when they sew the pads today, for them to sustain this project, they will have a garden at the school where they will sell their produce and make more money so that they can help other smaller youth group members when they hit puberty.
Tinali mavuro akulu fena uri nthawi zambiri kusukulu majomba silikatobita. Komanso aphunzitsi akapereka funso mkalasi kuti tiyankhire machita manyezo kwambiri. Timadziyang'anira kuti tachitika zotani.
Kuti achinyamata ambiri analaone kuti amatenga mimba mwachisawa ndetamba kuphunzira zimenezi zonapeza zone kuti timafalitsa uthenga, timapita m'midzi umakafalitsa uthenga. Unapeza zone kuti makolo amalangizaso anawo zimene tikuwaphunzitsa ife, unapeza zone kuti panopa zikusintha benga siku zikupitirira ngati mmene zimachitira poyambirira. Akwa Africa kuti phunzitsa kukoza mapadi tikudziwa zonewo zinthu zimenezi zitithandiza kwambiri chifukwa chone kuti iwo aranyamuka kupita ife tikhala tikupitiriza be mmene anasiya ndani anasiya iwo.
We have a group of 84 HIV/AIDS and Matters, or now we're rebranding to Health and Matters. So basically, it's about 3 projects that are blended in one project about income generation activities. So behind me, you can see it's tailoring, and we have carpentry and joinery, as well as welding and fabrication. So this is a brainchild of the emerging within the group. Because the group needed to have reliable sources of finances to help run their day-to-day programming in terms of HIV/AIDS information dissemination across the communities, because they basically work in the 28 villages made of 2 groups villages. We have the project that has been successfully implemented with help from CorpsAfrica.
Timagwira ntchito zosiyanasiyana, timatha kuwalimbikitsa ana skulu kuti ngati asiya skulu abwerere ku skulu, timatha kulimbikitsa azankhanza mbanja kuthetsa nkhanza m'mabanja, timagawa makondomu malingana matenda a HIV ndi amene akuvutira dziko lino, timayenda ndi madokotala kuyeza magazi kuti tidziwe mthupi mwa munthu umene mulili, komanso timalimbikitsa za ndulidwe wa zibambo. Nde titaona kuti ifeyo ngati HIV and AIDS achinyamata tikusowekera zinthu zambiri zoti zizichita kuti so tizitukula m'mabanja mwathu malingana ntchito ndi ya volunteer yaulere yopa sitipidwa china chilichonse. Ndebe tidaona kuti ndi bwino ena tithandizeko kuti tiziphunzira ntchito zamanja ngati kuotcherera, kusokasoka komanso za ukalipentala. Choncho tidapempha CorpsAfrica kuti atithandizire. Tidaona kuti chithandizo chidayenda, anatigulira katundu ameneyo, ndi ameneyo lino tikumuona. Komanso a CorpsAfrica ameneyo adatithandizira kwambiri, anatimangiranso skulu ya Nazareth School ngati kwa Ahuwa Mtondo Nazareth School. Ndi zinthu zimene zatibweretsera ifeyo ngati dera lake Chindamoto chithandizo chachikulu chifukwa nkhani ya skulu ikupita pasi chifukwa ana skulu akumayamba zaka 5 pamene si zinthu zoyenerayi. Ndiye tikuyamikira pa ntchito imene akugwira CorpsAfrica.
Most of my challenges were to do with integration, because initially when I got to the community, I had a little trouble fitting in. But once I got to know the people in my community, and when I started teaching at the local primary school, it became easier for me to integrate and fit in the community.
Dzaleka is hot, is cold, it's really cold. Like when I go to Lilongwe in the morning, it's hot. I come back in Dzaleka around 4, it's cold, it's really cold. So for me, you know, in West Africa, where I'm from, Senegal, it's hot, it's really hot. We just have 3 months of coldness. So I couldn't adapt easily with the weather. Apart from that is like people in camp, sometimes they are busy.
The challenges I faced were two mostly. The first one was transport. To get to the Mzimba Boma, it wasn't easy. You have to leave before 7 a.m. So that was really challenging for me. And also sometimes working with people around on a specific project was kind of hard because they had different ideas. So we had to like negotiate to meet the middle. So yeah.
I lived in Blantyre before going to Desert East, so it's a hot region. So I can say the weather was bad for me, so I suffered in terms of coping up with hot weather. And another thing is like the area has a lot of salty water, so I had to train myself to drink local, like the salty water.
Future plans for CorpsAfrica is to build up our numbers. We had over 15 to 16 volunteers. We're looking to bring in 30 volunteers in the next cohort. And so our strategy is to build up as many numbers as we can in terms of volunteers, youth that are willing to serve in communities and to make an impact as well.